Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your March 2024 tarot reading. This year's going by really fast already. I can't believe that we're in March. So, excuse me. March is bringing us eclipse season. We will be beginning the eclipse season with the Libra lunar eclipse at the end of March. But both of these moons in March will be giving us a clue to what eclipse season in the fall is going to bring us. We'll have a Pisces full moon eclipse in September, and then we'll have a Libra new moon eclipse in October. So pay attention to what the Pisces new moon is also telling you. There's something about your home life and your future and the career that you have, and expanding past that and allowing yourself to kind of, close chapters that are no longer wanting any kind of attention moving forward. If you would like to have your full astrology reading, all of the astrology is up for March on the Patreon channel. And on the universe tier, which is only $22.99, I'm also offering an astrology 101 course where you can learn how to read your own birth chart. And once you learn how to read your own birth chart, you can also read other people's birth charts as well. So only $22.99 I'm offering this course for. I've offered it a couple of times, and this is the first time I've done it this low. So head on over there. Head on over there. All right. So King of Swords was the first card that came out. So your energy is really loud for your reading. Three of Cups and the Six of Swords. I will say the one thing that I absolutely love about Gemini energy is the way that it communes with other people. Gemini energy is associated with the third house. The third house is ruled by Mercury and is very, Gemini, the third house is about communication. It's about community. It's about gathering. It's about coming together. It's about learning. It's about asking questions and, receiving answers from your life. And I feel like March is the time for you to come together with people to kind of ease your soul. I feel like there's some kind of reunion happening for you in March. And that Six of Swords is like bringing times that have been rough into calmer waters. So lots of gatherings. Let's get a couple more cards before we clarify. Yeah, couple, four more cards. Okay. All right. Okay, Judgment. Two of Swords. The Moon. And the Ten of Swords. Some of you are actually physically moving. Or traveling somewhere even. And I feel like some of you have a decision that you have to make. I think that the Six of Swords, the moving away from something, is the decision that has to be made. That's what this feels like. But with Judgment and the Two of Swords and the Moon, I feel like there's no clarity, right? It feels like there's some pressure on what you need to do, but there's no clarity. And so since there's no clarity, we go straight to the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is going to the worst possible case scenario. Do you know that I found out that my numerology tarot card is the 10 of Swords? That's not even a joke. Like I wish that was a joke. And so I know the 10 of Swords energy really well. And that 10 of Swords energy is projection of fear projection into the future, projection of things not working the way that, and the reason why we're projecting this in the overthinking, right? It's that mercurial overthinking garbage that we do to ourselves. And the reason why is because we have no fucking idea what to do about anything. And we feel this pressure, this judgment pressure, this judgment. Are you judging yourself? That one, that question. Are you judging yourself? Let's clarify, because I feel like it doesn't have to be so serious, Gemini. I feel like this part doesn't have to be overthought. You may do it anyways. Let's see. King of Swords. Three of Cups. The Devil came out on the King of Swords. All right, so the Devil came out on the King of Swords. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you are having to move away from a Capricorn or another air sign. I also have the Queen of Swords clarifying the Three of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a lesson in a situation where you're being like there's a third party situation going on. And you have to decide whether you stay or go. For some of you, you had a conversation that ended up, and it could have been a conversation about work that ended up with you not really knowing what to do afterwards, not really knowing where to go or what to do afterwards. But this feels like a really massive lesson that you're learning here. And I think the biggest lesson that you're learning here is in patience. I know I hate that. I hate that I have to say that to you guys. I hate that I have to say that to you guys. But I think the lesson that you're learning here is in patience, because so when we're overthinking things, we're not in our bodies, right? Our minds and our bodies are two separate entities, especially when we start overthinking stuff. One of the other classes that I'm teaching on the universe here in Patreon beginning in April is inhabiting your body, learning how to fully inhabit the entirety of your body so that you can have agency over your body again. And that, you know, a lot of that is practice in just, you know, stillness within and breathing techniques and exercises and releasing traumas from your body. And like, I hate to promote that in your reading for this, but I feel like that overthinking part, if we can get your mind to reconnect to your body, you won't overthink it anymore, right? That you'll have agency over that thought process and you won't continue. The more you vacillate, the more you're going to project fear into the future. The more you vacillate, the more you're going to be paralyzed in trying to make that decision. I see it time and time again, over and over again. Let's clarify judgment. So right now, instead of you trying to figure everything out all at once, taking things one step at a time and keeping your focus is some huge advice that you're getting. And to stop looking into the future so much. Stop trying to figure the future out. You need to figure out the present. This Eight of Pentacles on Judgment, that Eight of Pentacles guy is very, very present with what he's doing. It may seem a little monotonous. It may seem a little stagnating. It may seem really obnoxious and annoying, but there's a reason why he's so focused on what he needs to be doing. And that's one of the things that Saturn teaches us, right? And you have, for Gemini risings and suns, you have Saturn right now in your 10th house. So you're teaching that you're learning that patience, you're learning that loyalty and longevity and time and patience result in positive outcomes, not negativity and fear. Three of Wands came out on the Two of Swords. So we need to stop constantly. I know you're ready for the next step, right? That Three of Wands is like, I'm ready for the next step. I don't know what's coming, but I'm ready for it. And that's great and that's fantastic. But you have to remain present. You can't continue projecting into the future. Remaining present in your body is where the future is written from. The future is written from this present moment. It's not written from where you came from. It's not written from where you're going. It's written from exactly where you are right here. Ten of Swords. Nice. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. So there is Eight of Cups on the moon. There is an emotional attachment to needing to know the answer or needing to know what's next, needing to know the next step. Sometimes we don't get to know what the next step is until we've finished this present cycle that we're in also. For some of you, you're walking away from another air sign. For some of you, you're walking away from a Capricorn. For some of you, you're walking away from a Taurus. The Empress came out on the Ten of Swords. I think that there's a lot of creativity out that's coming, that's being born from an ending that's happening here. And I think that there's it's wonderful having the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck really kind of makes me feel better because I feel like there's this newness that's being reborn. This Eight of Swords is unnecessary, but I think that you're just sort of in that place right now. You're sort of in that overthinking mood. You don't really know where else to turn to or what else to look at. You know, like staring at the seeds that you planted right now kind of just feels like the best place to be in, probably. So focusing on the present and not projecting into the future too much. I think that that's what's going to keep you sane, to be honest, Gemini, in March. I love you guys. I'm really excited for you to get past this fear of the future. And it looks good. Have a wonderful March. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye, guys.